We're going for 16 minutes, and that's it.
Hey, check. Okay, we're back. Hi again, everyone. The stream got cut off because
nice.
my internet, for no reason, was just like, I don't want any more. Bye, and just
and
left.
Along came Zeus. Oh, that reminds me. I said that multiple times. Every time I'm playing Sea of Thieves and there's a storm, the storms are well, sometimes, like, there's lightning in the storms, and if it's a lightning storm, you can and will be hit by lightning. Luckily, it doesn't kill if you're at, like, full health, but it is very amusing. Like, if you die, the thing is, it can't kill you on full health, so if you die, it's kind of your fault, because, like, after you get hit by lightning, I mean, I know some people might think, like, oh, lightning probably doesn't strike the same place twice, so I don't think it would hit me twice in the same storm, but no, not only can it, but you should always, like, eat your vegetables or whatever after you've been hit by lightning, or it'll hit you again, and you'll die. It'll be very embarrassing. But yeah, so it's like, yeah, I just got struck by lightning, and I was like, along came Zeus. You gotta share your screen. I can't see what's going on. I'm flying blind here.
Oh, shit. Oh, man, totally forgot. My bad.
Yeah, okay, you're gonna look at 3 concentric dials. Okay? The outermost dial should be facing due north. It'll have 3 triangles on it.
Oh, it's another deep cut for you.
Yeah, if you can align these statues up, they work like stairs. You climb up that, and then there's a big harp, which will lead to like a quick time event that's basically Rock Band. Sorry, Guitar Hero. Just remember, yeah, it's like Guitar Hero.
And then you gotta play this ridiculously large harp.
I love the. Which was that? Was that God of War 2?
I think it was the third. No, I think it might have been the second one actually, because I montaged them, so they all kind of blended together for me.
Well, because I played a whole bunch of the first one and got stuck, but I didn't get to anything remotely like the big oh my god, harp. There's something really funny about, like, you play the harp by, like, bonking it.
Yeah, you just
like,
you just smash it into the string, just
yeah, and
bah.
but like, there's something really great about it, because it's like, because from Kratos' point of view, he's solving it in like a Kratos way by like just smacking around this harp, but from like the player point of view, it's like, oh, this is a rhythm game now.
Yeah.
They're not loading.
Can you not see the screen?
I can't, it's not loading yet. It does.
Dude, what the fuck?
Try it again.
What? Why? There it is. Okay.
Hey, there we go.
Alright, you're lying.
My condition.
Conditions
suck. And it's like you can't accept that condition because it presupposes that what's the word? It sets up a problem where one way or another an innocent person would be found guilty.
Yes, but what you're not taking into account is the different laws that exist here in this fictional world of San Francisco, which that's what I'm calling this place. I don't know where they are geographically.
I forgot. I saw like a little like thing the other day. I was like, I was kind of like just dissociating and scrolling through the YouTube shorts as you do.
Right.
And
Wait, hang on. Let's get through some more dialogue, and then we'll come back to that.
It was about San Francisco, so remind me to tell you about that.
Okay, alright. What? I'd better find something suspicious on that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Give up! No. Because it's just gonna do another scene of him being like, oh no, all the bad stuff happened. No, I can't let that happen.
And if you hit the give up button, you wake up in a roadside ditch. Don't wake up in a roadside ditch.
No, Taylor, look, listen. When you... Hang on, I'm trying to remember the events, this series of events. No, we gotta get through more dialogue. I'll come back to that. Alright.
I remember most of, like, one of them, which is the one where he attends his own funeral.
Oh no, I have a gag that I was gonna do involving Maui and that bit, so remind me to do that later after I remind you to talk about... Fuck, what was I supposed to remind you to talk about later?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Alright!
Where's our, we don't have anyone in the chat room.
I don't know. Something tonight.
Yeah.
Whatever, this is going up
Jenny.
this is going up on YouTube anyway, so.
Yeah, but what I mean is that like, usually they're the ones who like who'll be like, oh yeah, you remember? Hold on, I'll actually put it in the chat room. San Francisco.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And also Maui Death. I don't know if I spelled that right, but that's what I'm doing. I don't know how to spell Maui.
Death, but the cable.
Oh yeah.
Direct TV commercial.
Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood! I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap. The judge goes like, hold on, no traps in court.
Yeah, you can't just announce that in court.
That's to override any sort of traps that are going on here. There's a court of law.
Like, what is this, a Yu-Gi-Oh game?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
You've activated my trap card! Phoenix just turns into a vampire. You've activated my Alu card!
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that was from the abridged hell scene. It's very good.
That makes sense.
Wait!
Very well. Okay.
That's not... Thanks, Judge.
The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
You know, this is like during the Chunin exams when Kiba brought Akamaru into the fight and the dude was like, nah, it's allowed. And Naruto's just like, you know, how about fuck you, Chunin Proctor?
It's like one of the... There was a great gag in We Bare Bears where there's like a bunch of people playing basketball and the three bears are like, oh, that looks fun. Hey, can we join? Oh, Jenny just said, howdy y'all, and I got no money, lol. Aw.
Oh,
sorry, Jenny.
Sad days.
What is it? No, there's this gag from We Bare Bears. They see people playing basketball. They're like, oh, that looks fun. They're like, hey, can we play with y'all? And they're like, hold on, let me check the rule book. And it's like basketball rules. And it opens up and it says, Rule 1, have fun. Rule 2, bears are allowed.
That's awesome.
It's such a good gag. Instead of like, well, there's nothing that says that bears can't play basketball. It's like, oh no, it explicitly says that bears are allowed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Alright. Yeah, the court calls. Yeah, I read that.
Oh, alright. Okay. Remember how there were 2 glasses in April's, room?
Yes.
And how the bellboy's the only other character that interacts with her?
Yeah, oh, no, good catch. I just remembered that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we figure we have to remember that, like, the 2 glasses, which you think... we'd put those in our pocket, too. We'd be like, 2 glasses.
Just go into the room and take the glasses. These are evidence
that's
now.
how I remember the evidence. I just put it in my pocket.
Yeah, I just take them and I put them in my infinite suitcase.
It's right next to the glass shards and the other statue. And no, what is it? Yeah, there's 2 glasses, which implies that she was meeting with someone. Yeah. I believe.
Yeah.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. Certainly does look like a bellboy. What's that supposed to mean? He's just got the
fucking trading card.
That's supposed to mean. He's still in uniform with the snacks.
That's why I said it's glued to his hand. Look, he's got cookies. I want the cookies.
Yeah, I want those cookies too.
Is that sweet tea? I'll drink some sweet tea.
I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That's why he's in uniform. He didn't even put the tray down.
Yeah.
I have to go. It's urgent. What about the tray? No time. I'll bring it with.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir.
I feel like he would have a British voice.
Alright, let me see.
Because he's like, very good, sir.
Yeah, let me go for that. I'm the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee, and I brought it to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. I see where your eyes are, bellboy. Everyone watching this on YouTube just like wound it back a little bit to be like, wait a minute.
That bellboy is straight up staring at her tits.
It's the only time he's been out of like professional mode.
It's the only time when he's like, oh wait, I'm not a bellboy for a second. Oh shit, I'm back to being a bellboy again. Sorry about that.
Broke character. I see. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready, I hope. I'm ready. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, May will be finished. Miss May's room service. Okay, let's look here. I am the head bellboy of the Fine Gatewater Hotel business. Nothing weird about that.
So really on the nose for it to be the Gatewater Hotel.
Yeah, right.
And there was a wiretap at the Gatewater Hotel.
Oh, like some kind of scandal.
Yeah, like some kind of
like some kind
gate.
of scandal that happening at a Watergate.
Well, it's the Gatewater Hotel. If it had a scandal, it'd be called the Gatewater Gate.
She asked for.
If they had another scandal at the Watergate like location, it'd be called Watergate Gate.
Watergate Gate.
Yeah. And of course, I don't read the green text because it'll be the dialogue I already read.
Yeah, that's just me cross-examining, and that was the wrong button.
I would definitely want to push on the brought it to her precisely at the requested time, because that is...
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Let's look at May's phone again. 9:27.
I like the kerning on Mia's name.
Yeah.
It's like Maya and...
Yeah, that's where the parrot gets angry. He's like, why are they so far apart?
Well, I mean, he's right on this one. No, he's right.
No, he would be absolutely right. I'd be like, I don't know, parrot.
He's changed my whole worldview.
He's changed my whole worldview. Like, they literally spaced them apart. Like, there's no way these aren't spaced apart.
I think someone was probably like, they wanted the colons to be aligned, right?
Oh.
They realized that Mia's name was close enough that they could use like a, what's it called, like a justified
that would
alignment.
actually make sense.
Yeah, but like it was just like a decision where it's like, well, we can either have the colons not align or we can have wide Mia. So
yeah,
we can have wide Mia.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
The editor put up a picture of Mia, but she's just got the wrong aspect ratio. She's just extra wide.
Well, hang on. When was the autopsy? When did they say that? What time was the death supposed to have happened, or does that even matter? I don't know if that matters. I'm gonna press him on 9 o'clock.
I don't think that matters to what he's saying right here.
Nah.
Yeah. Can we press here?
Yeah. On the dot, you say. On the dot, you say.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I added a little bit of British, so he's like posh British. Yes, I confirmed that detail several times.
And now I'm gonna add a little bit of accent.
First, I have to go hi, and then I add a little bit of accent. Stop laughing!
Stop laughing at me!
That's a double deep cut, because that's not just the No Evil series. That's the bloopers.
Like a deleted scene, not a deleted scene blooper.
Get this is driving me nuts. So the playlist for No Evil, you know how like YouTube playlists will have the thumbnail of the first video as the thumbnail for the playlist?
Yeah.
Well, the playlist for No Evil has the thumbnail of the outtakes, but the outtakes were taken out of the playlist for the series, but it still has the thumbnail.
Huh.
And I don't know how. So
Sure.
it says like it says No Evil outtakes, and you click on that, and then it's the episodes, but it's not the outtakes.
That is weird.
It's very weird.
Wait, so does that video not exist now?
I think it still. I haven't looked it up specifically, but I think it still exists. It's just not in that playlist because I think it's probably part of a separate bloopers playlist instead of being in the playlist with like. It would be kind of odd if the series started with like 3 episodes of bloopers and then the first episode.
Yeah, it would make more sense to keep your blooper playlist and like your episode playlist separate things.
I like my sort of like Star Wars style pacing where if you want to watch No Evil, you start around like episode 9 or whatever with Rip stealing the fish, and once you're really hooked, then you go back and watch episodes 1 through 8.
Yeah.
I've heard that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink it after she finished, sir. Sorry, after she finished, sir.
9 o'clock, the time of the murder. I brought it to her precisely at... Okay, yeah, but there were 2 glasses. Can I press on that?
I didn't cover this in one of our previous things because I keep forgetting to bring it up, and it was supposed to be part of the Oxenfree playthrough. But there's a lady in one of the Hitman levels that when you walk past her, she goes, "Oh, there goes my next ex-husband." And I always thought that was really funny, but if you actually wait at the upstairs bar and blend there as, like, no uniform, just as, like, Tobias Reaper, she'll walk by and be like, hey, come over to my place or whatever, and she'll just leave the key to her room. But this is actually one of the ways to, like, get through the level with no takedowns, because if you go into her room, there's a guy who's passed out from some previous shenanigans, he's kind of partied hard, and a uniform that's just lying on the floor.
Right.
So, like, this one lady, like, ends up, like, breaching all of the security on accident because the guy that she was having a fling with was working at the hotel. Like a whole domino effect. It's amazing.
That's awesome. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
Absolutely, sir.
How can you be so certain?
Because I wiretapped the phone. Oh, no. Because I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. Then I saw them die. The booba.
Oh.
The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
That's when he broke character.
Yes, what then?
Okay, as for an iced coffee, I'm gonna press him on precisely as she requested. Time, of course, and deliver the coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I'm gonna press him on that. Because he didn't leave. He hung out with her.
Didn't you just do that one?
No, I did 2 different ones. You're sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir, as in so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, I brought in the room service. Well, when I brought the room service, sir, yes, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir.
And
she put a bucket above the door.
An embrasser?
Oh, Kyle's here.
Oh, hey,
says,
Kyle.
Hey.
What's up?
Kyle says, "Hey, guy," but "hey" is spelled like the thing that cows eat.
Ah, hey, Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Wait, is that
Kyle?
embrasser?
Jenny, Kyle.
Is that embrasser or embracer? Or embrasure? Embrace.
I really thought he said embarrasser.
Nope, he said embrace. I don't know.
Click it. It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek.
Well, why would she have done that?
She's the Joker, baby. I'm crazy. I'm kooky. I'm unpredictable. I kiss people. That specific, I like. I didn't really like that arc, but I do like that particular struggle of like Harley realizing she's kissed someone that maybe she shouldn't have, and just burying that under like, I'm the Joker, baby. She's just like, I'm Harley Quinn. I'm random. I do random things. I kiss people.
Did you read this already?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It's a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty fishy to me.
I'm losing my mind. Same. Jenny says why.
Oh, why are you losing your mind, Kyle? Pray tell. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Dot dot dot. It's no good. There's nothing there.
There was a long pause and I thought you were like reading the ellipses, but I couldn't tell when you stopped.
That's the joke. That's the joke. I acted out the ellipsis and then said them. Did you just say dot 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 out loud? No.
Oh.
Pull the finger up. It's no good. It's no use. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Wait, it's not tisk tisk, it's like... Finally you understand. The bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie.
Don't
now.
believe it. Hey, what? There is a cat going crazy here somewhere. What the fuck is going on?
Go crazy, eh?
I think one of the cat. I think one of the cat. Go. All right, go crazy. Just lose it.
I love that, like, that soundtrack, but then the video is just like a dog that's getting mad at another dog. You know, like two of someone's like dogs at the same house, and like one goes to pick up a toy, and the other one goes. Maybe that was what they were going for.
Maybe
less of a human shout and more of a doggish bark.
Right. Did you read
Kyle
this?
says Neil Patrick Harris is going to be part of the 60th anniversary for Doctor Who. I say that seems pretty cool.
That does seem neat. Did you read that line already?
If you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious.
You are the worst judge.
The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen. Can I? Protest! Wait. Please wait.
Was there anyone else? That's my question.
Oh, whoops. I did not mean to skip that. You did not read that, did you?
Nope, I was too surprised.
Well, fuck. Can we go back? Is there a court record? I feel like there would be.
Yeah, you think that... See, I would love... That would make a lot of sense in Phoenix Wright, where the dialogue is, like, on a menu that's called, like, court record or whatever, where it actually, like, has all the dialogue written out.
Right. That would be good. Anyway, one last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Oh no, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question and that's all.
Okay. This is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
What
wait.
if they made Simpsons porn illegal? Edgeworth, Your Honor, I concede this trial.
Tell me again about room service.
I didn't get a chance to look at the
yeah, I clicked on it by accident.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. I clicked on it by accident, so I hope so.
Are you really going to kill our court case?
Well, we're about to find out.
Stop mashing the buttons, bro. Get tense thumbs.
Well, look at it this way. The worst thing that could happen is him failing and it being all in his head and him going, no, I can't let that happen. So...
I can't lose. Exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss... exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. $18 for an iced coffee.
Oh, wow. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? I love it. Phoenix is just the audience insert, like, wait a minute.
Iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skimp on the ice, sir.
Oh, wait. Did you see what he said there?
For 2.
Iced coffee for 2. What did he say? What did you say?
Oh, rather, quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Taylor?
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Well, reason why I have to ask. Nice try. You didn't ask is like the most cop-out bullshit you can say.
It's like, this is why I gotta ask everything, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was my job to make sure all the details were being given to me honestly and in an accurate manner. Oh, I guess I'll just make sure you're telling me everything properly like you're supposed to. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good, barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who...
Oh, what about Mr. Edgeworth?
He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof. You fool!
I love when, like, Edgeworth loses his cool because he just turns into, like, an demonic nightmare creature. Like, his eyes are about to jump out of his sockets. And rocking away.
He's got the small pupils and the shadows.
Yeah.
You gotta wrap this up so I can go pass out.
Yes. How long have we been streaming for? We've only been streaming... Oh, wait. No, because we got cut off, huh? I think our last session was, like, what, 16 minutes or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't... Yeah. We'll wrap it up soon here.
Yeah. You fool!
Fool, you fool. I've done it. I've won.
Roll credits.
Miss Saper. Oh, I just noticed you can actually see his lawyer badge on his collar. I never saw that before.
Yeah, it's not like a badge like you would think. It's not like a police badge.
Yeah, it's more like a pin.
It's a pin. Yeah, it's the type of like pin that you see like in like the Yakuza games. They have like Yakuza pins.
Yeah.
That go on the lapel.
Yeah, yeah. Miss April.
Also, you know, after realizing that, that also makes me super annoyed. One, because there's a zillion like lieutenants that don't wear the pins on the lapel, and which you'd think they would, but like also. A zillion people confront Kiryu and they're like, oh, this guy's probably Yakuza, we should beat him up. And I'm like, but he doesn't have a pin. He doesn't have the pin, so leave him alone.
Right? Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact,
fire emojis.
What's that?
Kyle just gave us a bunch of fire emojis in the chat.
Fire! Seating up! In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Excuse me.
And who, Mr. Wright?
Thank you.
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was the bellboy. Blam.
What? No.
I don't know. It was the bellboy, and no.
You selected that so fast.
I don't know. It just lines up. No. Should I not have gone there immediately?
No. Why would it?
Well, I don't know. Let's see what happens.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, it
I know
lines up. It lines up. Even now, it lines up.
Okay, fine. Well, this comes as some surprise. Your Honor, Mr. Wright, it was the bellboy who confirmed Miss May's alibi. This in turn confirms, and this in turn confirms the bellboy's alibi. He was in the hotel.
Well, sure, if you put it that way.
I do put it that way, and I trust you will too.
But what if they were in cahoots?
If you will, I won't.
If you will,
You
I
have
won't.
evidence of this?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright?
Sorry, Your
Jumps
Honor.
off of your respect,
Give me one more chance.
Street cred bar.
Civil it was. Okay,
Man
well.
with Miss May.
The man who checked in with Miss May.
Mr.
I guess
Man.
that would make more sense, because you would have to establish that it's a man first before you could say who the man is. Whatever. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss May was tapping the victim's spout. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if
court
it...
closes at this hour. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, man. I gotta get home and play some Mass Effect.
You gotta get home. Take a nap.
Okay,
Go home, go to bed.
Go home.
Go home, take a big old dump, go to bed.
Take a big old and go to bed. I suppose...
Go home, take a big dump, wash your hands, go to bed.
This is not my house. I said, oh, wait, hang on, how does it go? This is not my house. My mom is not a 30-year-old fat man on the couch. I don't even own a parakeet.
You hear the parakeet?
I suppose you'd like
It's
it.
really dark in here. Oh yeah, it's a movie theater.
It's
Popcorn's really buttery.
popcorn's really buttery.
The floor's sticky and the popcorn's really buttery. It must be okay. It's such like it's the kind of like skit that you can only really do just flying by the seat of your pants. You know, like you can't like set that up. You can't set that up and be like and try to analyze it. You have to go and do the skit.
Yeah, that's just like all in the moment comedy. I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? Suppose you'd like it if you did have a parakeet, maybe they'd be able to help you differentiate shades of red or something.
It comes full circle.
Thank you, I'll be here all night. After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Oof.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say oof in Edgeworth's voice, so I just do the oof.
Oof.
I'm sorry.
Edgeworth, did you just say oof?
L is for the way you lose at games. O is for the only wolf you feel. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Hell yeah!
Yes, Your Honor. That is all today. That is all today for the trial of my FA.
Man, that rhymes.
Court is adjourned.
Alright, and with that, we'll probably call it here. Wait, hang on, let's read this first. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, No.1. Okay, now we'll call it here, but before we go, two things. Two things before we go. Taylor, you had something to say about San Francisco, but before that, I have a very important bit of advice to offer you.
Okay. San Francisco?
Yeah.
It was on one of those, like, did you know about movies kind of channels, and I think they said something like that San Francisco. I forget if it was the theory or the behind-the-scenes thing, where basically the theory was that San Francisco exists not just like as a hybrid, but also an alternate timeline where like World War II ended differently, and Japan like occupied like both Hawaii and like the West Coast. And when the war was over, the like cultural shift was still there.
Right.
And I'm like, interesting, but I feel like to really get San Francisco, you need like way more of like a whole timeline shift than just like they were occupied and then like you just built a bunch of airships and stuff. Like,
yeah, that would have to affect a lot of shit. That would have to affect like an entire culture. Like, that's a whole different society you're talking about.
Yeah, and there's not enough like not only is it like there's like not enough time for that cultural shift, but it's also like it's not like a cultural exchange. It would have been an occupation. So I feel like people would be a little more bitter about like Japanese culture, like if it was like from World War II, than if it was like a alternate timeline where like World War II just didn't happen and there was like a huge cultural exchange or something.
That'd be neat. Alright, before we go, I've got some very important advice for you. Whatever you do, don't go trying to extend the day lengths, because if you do that, you're gonna want to bring fire to man, and if you bring fire to man, you're gonna start thinking about immortality, and if you start thinking about immortality, you're gonna turn into a worm and try to crawl up the goddess of Death's vagina and out of mouth to reverse the birthing process to bring immortality to humanity. And when you try to bring immortality to humanity, you get chopped in half by vagina teeth and die. Don't get chopped in half by vagina teeth and die.
I thought this was about Maui the...
That is Maui! That is his life! That is the legend of Maui! He was like, I'm gonna make the days longer, and then he made the days. I am talking about Maui from Moana. They left his death out.
Okay.
That actually, that's part of the myth.
Okay.
That is the Maui
There you
death.
go.
He basically tormented a bunch of gods into just giving humanity their stuff, which is kind of cool, but you know, he took it a little bit too far, and then he got chopped in half by vagina teeth.
So that's why it's like his whole song is like "You're Welcome," where it's like, oh
Yeah.
hey, who held up the sky? Me. Who pulled islands from sea? Me. Who made it so like daytimes were longer and that you could catch wind in sails? That was me.
Yup.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Did you consider the coconut? Did you consider its roots?
And it seems we have a new fan. Someone named Danger Exclusive
Well,
said, "God bless you," and then in Japan.
good to meet you, Danger Exclusive. You're just in time for us to be ending the stream. Good night, dude.
So thank you so much for joining us. I've been Taylor.
I've been Lujek.
We've been playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, and I'm reminding you to take care.
Stay awesome.
Cross-examine your witnesses.
And, don't immediately assume the bellboy was the man, I guess.
Yeah.
Bye!
Bye!